Hello again. Just a reminder that the videos I've made in this series reflect the IELTS level 1 to 3, and that is very basic fundamental English. For further IELTS levels 4 to 6, watch my other videos. Let's review the earlier videos in this series that talk about the sounds you can hear in Australian English. The videos that follow this one will add to your knowledge and skills in speaking, reading and writing Australian English. In previous videos, we've learnt the English alphabet to read it, write it and say it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. The sounds you've learnt up to and including the last video included A, M, S, T, I, F, D, G, R, O, U, H, A, K, B, N, P, K, V, E, W, J, P, Y, Š, Ps, Z, A, R, O, A, Ch, Ch, E, U, E, I, ing, U, oi, ol, oi, U, or, ow, or O, F, U, P, or Qu, F, all, orc, the bossy E, and the unvoiced soft C. Sentences that you'll now be able to read, write and say include these. We've practiced these before. The Queen will be crowned soon. With every breath you take, you breathe in fumes. You can call me any time for some help. Don't walk away when I am talking to you. After he has dived into the pool, he came up. I was relieved that he was still alive. I received a receipt for the payment. Now here are some more combinations of sounds. ONG says ong, as in the words song, strong, long. Your turn. Song, strong, long. And an example sentence, he sings that song often. Your turn. He sings that song often. Here it is in a conversation. What sort of songs do you like? Some people are very fond of jazz or classical music. Your turn. What sort of songs do you like? Some people are very fond of jazz or classical music. The next sound is made with the letters UNG, which sounds like as in sung, stung, strung, hung. Your turn. Sung, stung, strung, hung. Example sentence, that picture is hung on the wall. Your turn. That picture is hung on the wall. Try this conversation. If you play the guitar, you have to make sure the strings are strung properly, or it will be out of tune. Your turn. If you play the guitar, you have to make sure the strings are strung properly, or it will be out of tune. Look and listen carefully to this group of letters and the sound they make. S-I-O-N says shone, as in concession, recession, expression. Your turn. Concession, recession, expression. And an example sentence, you have a very strange expression on your face. Your turn. You have a very strange expression on your face. Here's an example in a conversation. Is everything okay with you? I know there is a concession available for people with any issues. Your turn. Is everything okay with you? I know there is a concession available for people with any issues. The SION, shon sound, is also made up by the letter combination TION, shon. It's simply a case of learning to spell the words correctly because the words are pronounced in the same way. So shon, as in mention, determination, nation, your turn, mention, determination, nation. An example sentence, this nation is a democracy. Your turn, this nation is a democracy. And here's an example in a conversation. Please don't mention it. It has been my pleasure to help you. Your turn, please don't mention it. It has been my pleasure to help you. And here's another letter combination to learn in both spelling and speaking. TIAL says shall or shall, as in essential, presidential, residential. Your turn, essential, presidential, residential. The presidential election was held in the United States. Your turn, the presidential election was held in the United States. Try this conversation. Are you applying for a residential visa to live in Australia? You will need to be able to speak English in order to be successful. Your turn. Are you applying for a residential visa to live in Australia? You will need to be able to speak English in order to be successful. And once again, there's another set of 4 letters that make the same sound as TIAL, and these letters are CIAL. So you just have to learn the spelling rules, as in special, especially, influential. Special, especially, influential. Your turn. Special, especially, influential. It is especially important to follow all the rules of the road. Your turn. It is especially important to follow all the rules of the road. And again in a conversation. The President of the United States is a highly influential person. Your turn. The President of the United States is a highly influential person. And now here are 5 letters in a combination that are important to learn in both spelling and speaking. CIOUS says shus, as in conscious, unconscious. Your turn. Conscious, unconscious. Example sentence. If he is unconscious, please call 000 000. Your turn. If he is unconscious, please call 000 000. Practice this conversation. In Australia, there is an emergency service available. Just dial 000 for sickness, especially if unconscious, danger, you will be directed to the police, or fire, you'll be directed to the fire department. You need to know the address of the incident you are reporting. You will be asked for your phone number and name, and the calls are all taped. Please say this after me. In Australia, there is an emergency service available. Just dial 000 for sickness, especially if unconscious. Danger, you will be directed to the police. Or fire, you will be directed to the fire department. You need to know the address of the incident you are reporting. You will be asked for your phone number and name, and the calls are all taped. Please watch the next video in this series where you'll learn more conversational English and how to say more sounds and words. And can I ask, if this content has been helpful, would you please subscribe to this channel? Many thanks, and hope you get to Australia one day.